Hey, what's up? The other day I had a conversation with someone and it reminded me of when I was a young boy. When I was a young boy, I thought I was special. Thought I was very, very special. The world was a movie. I was the star of that movie. It was always about me. And then a horrible thing happened to me. I went through puberty. The worst. The worst thing. So I go through puberty, I start getting crushes on people. I start wanting to put my mouth on their mouth. I start wanting to do that, and I'm horrified by it, but I'm also like, sign me up. Those feelings, combined with the everything's about me feelings, to create a dark, twisted mind of a teenage boy. And if you've ever been to one of those or had one of those minds, ooh. I used to hear things like like nice guys finish last, and I'd be like, yeah, that's me. That's totally me. All the guys that I knew that got to get some hot boob over the shirt action in middle school, they were very mean people to me. They were so mean to me. So I'd hear a phrase like, nice guys finish last, and be like, there's some truth to that. Aren't women the worst? They never go for nice people. Because listen, I was a special boy, and I deserved to get some hot boob over the shirt action in middle school. Come on now. Sometimes I think about some of the things that I would keep inside my heart and believe wholeheartedly, and I'm sorry to women. Very, very sorry to women, okay, because man, growing up as somebody who was assigned male at birth, I just kind of had some ideas about how love works, and really sort of in my mind and heart, this is how it's supposed to be. Something interesting happened when I grew up. I found out that women are people. Complex people that have their own lives, motivations, and desires, and that those are real and those are fully, you should listen to those. Something wild though, is that I've had a few conversations like in the last month, in which somebody was like, man, the girls only go for mean guys, and I'm like, we're in our 20s, guys. Let's say that you ask somebody out or that you're interested in them. And they either say no to the you asking out, or they're just not showing any signs of being into you. I'm sorry, but like they're allowed to do that. You know what I mean? Like they're allowed to not be into you. And you're allowed to be like bummed about that, sure, but like don't get mad at that person because like they don't want to be with you. So like you don't want somebody who doesn't want you. Like it really is that simple. And let's just say she is a person who ends up with someone that you determine is a mean person. Again, why do you care about that? Big piece of advice, don't worry about people who aren't worrying about you. That's just a waste of your time. A big old one. Another thing that's important, when you're being nice to people, don't do it because you want something. I think that you should be nice because it's nice to be nice. You don't want to be in a relationship that feels like a transaction. You know why? Because some of the most impersonal things in the world are transactions. Capitalism is not really, it's not really like heart song. It doesn't really make you feel warm and bubbly on the inside. So relationships that mirror capitalism, I wouldn't recommend. Here's my thing. I like to be nice to people. If I'm into them, I'll probably do nice things for this person. I'll probably show, hey, I like you. And if they like me back and they are starting to be nice to me too, I'm like, oh my gosh, crazy. And if they're like a healthy person, I know that they're not just being nice because they want something out of me. They're just being nice because they like me. And that's like way cooler than if you're like doing something just to get something. I would consider myself a nice guy, but to be honest, that's not really up to me to really determine whether or not I'm a nice guy. My actions do that and how they affect individual people. Also, it's not as simple as that kind of stuff. But I don't really feel like I'm finishing last, even though I'm a big old softie. I get called beta male by people on the internet pretty much daily. But again, like I think I'm doing okay. I'm gonna finish this one off to a message to the soft sensitive guys out there, as well as just anyone in general. It's okay if you're not like with someone right now. And also, if somebody doesn't want to be with you, not the end of the world. You'll be okay. You'll find somebody who does want to be with you, or maybe you won't. That's also fine, as long as you're just doing whatever you want to do and figuring it out and just being a good person. To be honest, that's really all there is to it, and you're doing okay. If you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, anything, I would love to read your comments down below. They make me happy. I'm gonna get off of here now though. Love you a lot, and I'll see you on Friday. You're way more than the people that don't want to date you. Most people are gonna not want to date you. Just FYI, if you're growing up thinking everyone's gonna want to date me, no. Not everyone's gonna want to date you, and that's fine. There's more to life than dating and like making out and stuff. There's a lot more, and you should probably do that. You should probably do that.